Close and Evening Snow, they pass away and die in a suicide murder. Close, using the same right thing that Morning Sun did to stop him, he uses it to stop Evening Snow and protect Morning Sun and the main character and the little girl. He uses it to protect all three of them from Evening Snow, because Evening Snow had planned to kill all of them and get out of there with Close and framing Close so he can keep Close hidden away in the mansion and him get the titlement of head of the family, because there would not be anyone to stop him. But yes, Close sacrifices himself to the pit of blood that starts the rite that kills Evening Snow, and Evening Snow is very much going insane, basically like how the main character did in Husky and His White Cat Fusion when he found out the male lead was dead. The same kind of delusional thoughts that dude had over the male lead, this dude is having over Close. Their relationship basically screams the past versions of the male lead and main character from Husky and His White Cat Fusion. And poor Morning Sun is left completely, utterly broken. This is when he finally realizes and looks back about all the things that Close done to protect him and care for him. He finds out and realizes that all the toys he's ever owned were actually made and gifted to him by Close, that Close very much endeared himself and truly loved him and left all of his things to him. Like, Morning Sun is literally heartbroken over this. And I feel so bad for him, my poor little baby. You're asking, how was Evening Snow able to walk around? Wasn't he wheelchair bound? Yes, he was. Except he cured himself by latching himself to the little girl that the male lead had befriended, the one who was going berserk because her core was just too powerful for herself to control. So she was going around in the academy attacking, harming her classmates, and the academy had plans to destroy her core. Well, to protect her, her family had handed her over to Evening Snow because Evening Snow was known to be a kind, caring gentleman. He would not harm a child. Yeah, he stole her core for himself and healed himself by stealing her core and turning her into his little puppet. And once they're out of the cave, the main character takes her somewhere where she can be healed and safe, but she's been basically damaged way too far. This is how disgusting that man was. He laid hands on a literal child to save his own skin. It is also very much heartbreaking for the male lead, this whole situation, because the male lead was super excited to meet Close once more. Get to meet Close. Because again, the male lead is back to his mindset of in 1 and 2 where he doesn't remember anyone or know anything. He has the mindset of a small child. So he's super excited to meet Close. He's meeting his big brother, big cousin. This person's going to take care of him, love him the same way the main character does. He's just super excited until the main character comes to him. And the main character had bought him new nice clothes that matches the same clothes that Close wears, so they could be twinsings. Except when the main character arrives, not with Close like he had promised, the male lead goes, "Oh, he's not coming, he doesn't like me," and the main character explains that he had to go somewhere, that he'll be busy and won't be able to come, but he sent a gift to be handed over to the male lead. And it's so heartbreaking because, again, the main character can't explain everything without damaging and hurting the male lead more. And also because, again, the male lead has the mindset of a small child. He can't fully understand or grasp what death is. And I was literally bawling. The male lead has gone through so much, and he's finally had the opportunity to have family, and that family was stripped of him and taken from him. And I just, it's not fair, okay? It's not right. This baby deserved more than that, and he doesn't get that. With everything that had just happened, they're not able to continue to search for the person who could help the male lead get back his soul pieces, so they return back to the country. And when they return back, a Chimera attacks them, and everyone believes this Chimera is from the Imani country. It poisons everybody. It leaves a demonic poison on everyone. They need medicine, and To Brush Away finally arrives back on his travels to give everyone the medicine, what it is. Except it's not medicine. We find out from Mercy, who had been supposedly bedridden after he was attacked by the assassins. He arrives to a banquet everyone's having, and To Brush Away is passing around medicine to everyone. And this isn't the real To Brush Away anyways. It's a fake To Brush Away. And he reveals to everyone the medicine they're supposedly taking isn't actual medicine. It's mind control medicine. It will control them and turn them into puppets. The main character also reveals to everybody that the fake toothbrush away isn't the real brush away. It is the chimera that poisoned everybody. It is such a scene. It is a mess. Mercy also reveals to everyone that the Emperor was trying to mind control him for years. And that's why he's been taking the drugs he's been taking. It's not for pleasure. It's not for addiction. It's because it's the only thing that keeps the mind control away. It keeps him lucid. That's why he takes drugs, is it's the only thing keeping his mind sane. That he hasn't become a puppet this entire time. It's because he's been taking those drugs. Like I said, the Emperor's really good at gaslighting, manipulating, and controlling people and getting people to take his side, because during his spat with Mercy, people kept taking his side until the chimera was revealed. And until that point, everyone kept backing up and taking his side. He's literally on the same level, or could literally twins with the Heavenly Emperor from Heaven's official listing. I've been saying this entire time, and I've been proven right. Like, yes, I felt like I was about to be gaslighted a few times. Like, I said it, I was going to be gaslighted. But I knew I was being gaslighted. I felt it. But there were times I even swayed to his side and then went, wait, I'm being gaslighted. But yes, he was doing such a good job until the chimera's revealed. And then he reveals to everyone, because they think they all have the upper hand, because the main character is able to protect everyone with a barrier. He even calls forth his well to protect them against the chimera, and he goes, yeah, you think you are the first person I tried to mind control and puppeteer, Mercy, my dear cousin? No, you weren't. That first person was the main character. And I'm like, what? That was such a reveal. I was not expecting that, okay? Like, I was not expecting. Like, I thought he was going to use his vow or something that he had with the main character. I was not expecting that he had the main character as a secret, unknown, freaking puppet. I was horrified. You know how horrified I was? I was horrified. When Mercy had arrived into the banquet room to inform everyone the information that he had, he basically goes, I have to outbeat my brother. Like, my brother is like this really good person, really kind person, has done so much, sacrificed so much, somebody I have harmed and hurt all over these years, somebody he was born low-born, and I was always jealous of and fearing that he would take my position, even though he never did that and repeatedly was kind and caring to me. I can't be outbeat by him. No way. And I'm like, dang, that's one way to come in as an entrance. Seriously, that is one way to come in as an entrance. It's like, repeatedly put your brother up while putting yourself down, but also going, I can't lose to this. I can't lose to this was kind of hilarious. Now, he doesn't reveal the male lead is his brother. He doesn't do that.